Hi, my name is Robert Johnson. Um, I'm here with Operation Red Wing. They've been a tremendous help in my fight against my inner demons, I guess you could say. Prior to coming here, um, I was in a dark spot, didn't know how I wanted to proceed. Um, I had some bad thoughts, um, and my wife talked me into coming here. She talked about the ART training, and I was kind of skeptical because I did EMDR, and it wasn't very successful. But the ART training that we went through, um, it helped me process some of the issues that I'm having. Uh, the bigger ones. Uh, I still got a long way to go, and I'm going to follow up whenever I get to my home state of North Carolina, and some of the cadre here are going to follow up with me to make sure that I've got the resources that I need. These guys, it's a great organization, great guys. Everybody, the camaraderie amongst the cadre, being that most of them are prior military, uh, we're able to cut loose and relax. So the environment in itself is kind of uh, relaxing, just because the guy to the right and the guy to the left, or gal for that matter, they already know what we're going through, and they know that you don't mess with somebody because you don't know what kind of day they're having, and vice versa. You show them the same respect. But it's a great tool, great resource, and I hope that I can follow up with them and go through some of the family. Well, my family, all my kids are grown up, but the ones for spouse and me and my wife, so I could bring her here to this place and have her go through some of the things that I go through. That way, maybe she'll get a little bit more appreciation for the things that I battle. The, once again, the demons within. Um, the equine therapy, great. I haven't ridden a horse since I was 14, which was like 2 or 3 years ago. But I was able to get on the horse, bad back and all, and the horses they're well trained. So we were able to get out, trot across the field. Didn't go far, but it gave us a sense of worth because we bonded with them as animals. You know, they could feel what we were feeling and we could feel what they were feeling, I guess is the simplest way to put it. The classes that we get here are second to none. They touched on TBIs, PTSD. They shared resources, other, governmental resources, civilian, non-profits. And currently, they're having a cornhole tournament, and which is great therapy, team building. Everything comes together to mesh and make a big 5-day therapy session. I just hope it keeps going.
As a husband, you said you have grown kids,
Hmm.
but I'm assuming, were your kids already out of the house when you went in the military, or were they
Oh
growing up?
no, yeah, my kids they grew up in the military. I have three of them. I have one that's 26, one that's 22, and one that's 19. Now the 19-year-old and the 26-year-old are actually 18 and 25, but December 1st and December 3rd they'll be 19 and 26. So
Have they joined the military?
no, no, they haven't. I kind of told them I didn't want them to join the military because of personal reasons. It's nothing dealing with the military or anything. It's just they have their own issues. And granted, I believe the military would have solved them, but you know they know better than I do, so they think.
But, so now that you've been through this, this is your first program with us?
With Operation Red
I
Wing.
mean, you can come back individually, you can come back with a spouse. Probably your kids being what the age they are.
Yeah, they're too old.
But you as a dad, have we done anything to help you? Because, they're still your kids, even though they're grown. They're still your kids. Have we done anything to help you as a dad?
Yeah, that was part of my ART actually. The therapy that I was going through. My kids have, the two older ones, they took different paths, and I have a hard time dealing with it. I can relate to them because some of it is mental problems, and so I can relate to them on that aspect. But the generational gap from the way I was raised and the way that I tried to raise them and the way they are now, I just had a hard time with it. And I felt like that I failed them as a father. But going through ART helped me realize, it's not my fault. They're grown people and they make their own choices. And sometimes you just got to let them make the mistakes so that they learn.
Right.
So.
What could we do better?
What could you do better? Honestly, arts and crafts. I've found through previous things. By trade, I'm a military policeman. And about 6 years after I retired, I'm unemployable due to some of my problems. But I found that I was admitted to the hospital, and while there, part of it was art therapy, and I did a wooden 3D puzzle, and that was the best thing that ever happened to me. So ever since then, I've been, I like working with wood, and so I went through another organization, and they sent me to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And I learned how to power carve, how to chainsaw carve, and how to just carve with, a knife. Mm-hmm. So I've been doing that. Nothing spectacular or anything, but arts and crafts. If you get somebody up here to do arts and crafts with these guys, not coloring. I guess you could do coloring too, because we've painted before. My wife and I, we do that together on our down days. We'll sit down and talk crap about each other's paintings and then ask the boys, and then I'll chastise whoever says that hers is better. But it's a good therapy as well.
It might be the kind of thing that if people find any interest, then that can be part of our follow-on and referral.
Yes, it is.
Well, I'm so glad, and even though we have a facility in North Carolina, I hope you don't mind being drugged all the way out to the Sovereign Republic of Texas.
Love it.
We like it. Now this is the time of year it's pretty nice. Summertime, it's a little sultry.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I can imagine.
So is North Carolina.
Oh, yes, it is.
I've been there.
Humidity's a beast.
Okay. Do you want to say anything to donors?
My message to the donor prospects or the donors, thank you for what you do. You provide us with an opportunity to heal that we may not have the availability for. Definitely don't have the finances for most of this stuff, and because of y'all, we're able to take that extra step toward being ourselves, our old selves.